besties. So today we're going to be looking at what are people saying about you, whether it's good or bad. Friends, acquaintances, strangers, exes, do you have haters or secret admirers? What's going on behind your back that you may not be aware of. So I have 3 piles here. The first pile is going to be this evil eye bracelet. The second pile is going to be the tree of life. And then the third pile is going to be evil eye bracelet, but this one is a black color. This one is a blue color. And if you guys like these bracelets, I do have them available on my Etsy shop to purchase. And I do have a sale going on right now if you want to check that out. And if you need to pause, you can go ahead and pause and choose your pile. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, there may be more than one message here for you. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1, those who chose the blue evil eye bracelet, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I do want to say, though, some of you guys may have been drawn to pile number 1 and pile number 3. I feel like they are linked in some sort of way because for both pile number 1 and pile number 3, I'm feeling this type of energy of like Will Smith at the Grammys, with Kevin Hart. And I just keep hearing keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. And that may not be the type of personality that you have. That's just what I'm feeling. So I just had to say that so I could focus on the rest. So let's see, pile number 1, what are people saying about you? And bear with me because my autofocus it'll do its thing when the first card is out. So let's see. What are people saying about pile number 1? Okay, so when it comes to that thing that I had just mentioned about the Will Smith incident, I feel that what people are saying about you starting off is that you're not afraid to speak up or stand up for yourself. It's like you're people think that you are not the person to kind of sit back and take it. If somebody is mistreating you or bullying you, it's like, I feel like some people are afraid to either confront you or or keep that same energy when they're around you in person. It's like, people are kind of afraid of the backlash that they'll get if they do decide to say something about you or do something to you. They're afraid that you'll find out, that you will confront them. It's like some people find you to be intimidating, and it may be because for some of you, I feel like that's not necessarily your personality at all. I feel like some people that are watching this are a little bit more reserved in a sense. But again, it's like maybe there was a time where you had snapped on somebody. It's like finally you spoke up. But it's again very intimidating to people, whether you have snapped once or the fact that they don't know what's going to come out of your mouth because they don't know necessarily what you're thinking or how you feel. And those are for people who are more reserved. It's like your silence is a little scary to some people. Okay, but we do have awareness here. So I feel like for the majority of you, this impression of you is, again, some people know that if you do find out that somebody has spoken bad about you or has made fun of you or has lied on your name, if it gets back to you, they know that it's the clapback is going to be strong. It is giving me kind of Scorpio vibes here, and you don't have to be a Scorpio, but that is the energy here. The sting is it's gonna sting deep. I just feel like again, starting off, it's like people know not to fuck with you. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, if you're not the type of person to like pop off in that type of situation, it's like whichever way you respond to people like this, it's going to make them look stupid. Um, it's like the way that you call people out. Um, the way that you call people out, it's like these people will sit there and laugh if you do it to somebody else, but they're low key scared that you're going to do it to them. This is interesting. Okay, let me get some more cards. What are people saying about pile number one? Okay, positive movement forward. And for some of you, people are talking about like how you stood up for yourself and how you move forward from like a person. For example, like an ex, it's like if an ex was like talking down on you or trying to make you look bad, like on social media, for example, it's like you only had to say one thing that embarrassed this person and made them stop talking about you, and then you just continued on, like just move forward, very much like unbothered type of energy. In whichever the case may be, it's like again like your energy to other people, it's like they're intimidated by it. I just keep hearing like calling out, like I feel like people have seen you call somebody out before, put them on blast. I don't know, something like that. What are people saying about pile number one? There is some positive talk about you here as well, about the direction that you're going or the progress that you have made. Um, I feel like some people notice. I'm sorry. I feel like some people have been talking about how some things don't hold you back. It's like sometimes like certain situations or people may stand in the way, or some people try to hold you back, or flood your social media or your comments or something like this, like with negativity or with hate. And again, it's like standing up for yourself, only having to say a couple things, but it's like these people may just drop it or leave you alone. But I feel like the fact that these hurdles don't hold you back and you keep moving forward and you are like progressing in whatever it is that you're doing, you're leveling up, and they're looking at you with a sense of they're admiring you for your determination and your drive. It's inspirational for some people, because I feel like some people are looking at you like, man, if that happened to me, like I would have just given up. Like I wouldn't have been able to like keep pushing or keep going like the way that pile number one did. Tell me more. What are people saying about pile number one? Yeah, yep, this is what it is for sure. Again, with we have disruption and then stand your ground, and it's like, yeah, whatever this is, whatever form of like hate or negativity that you've been faced with, it's like you're very powerful when you speak up and stand up for yourself, because it's like you don't do it often. You don't pick fights where it's like it's unnecessary. It's very much like choose your battles type of energy here. But the way that you are able to deflect these people who are trying to their best to bring you down, or they're just negative hating people, like hating as people, it's like you don't let that get in the way. And that's why you are where you're at. And again, I feel like people admire this about you. And these negative people, it's 4:04 on the clock right now. For some of you, the negative people and comments, or throwing dirt on your name on social media, it's like, for some of you guys, this is definitely like a form of an ex, like somebody who is, they may know you personally, and they're jealous of what it is that you have now, which is why they could have gone out of their way to make you look bad. But it's like you came out winning because you're doing what you love or what you're passionate about. It's like you're not doing what you're doing to hurt anybody. But people try to hurt you, and you're like, yeah, fuck that. Like that, we're not gonna we're not gonna have that type of energy over here. And it's like standing up for yourself, cutting this shit off. But I do want to clarify okay, financial and material changes. And I feel like, for, again, like those of you who resonate with a clapback or speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, it's like, that sense of you being reserved, and not necessarily like posting all of your information on social media and every thought you have and every move you make. It's like because you're working on things behind the scenes. So it's like people may think that you just somehow get what you want. Like they don't see the work that you had to put in to get to where you are. And I feel like that has something to do with what it is that you said or how you stood up for yourself. And it could be as well like you telling somebody why they are stuck, or why they're in the situation that they're in, or why they're hateful. It's like, definitely in some type of way telling people like you don't know, what I've gone through. Like I've done this and this and this, and what about you? Like, and you're still stuck on me, or you're still the same person. It's very much like making somebody look stupid, but in a way they kind of deserved it because they went out of their way to make you look bad. But it's definitely for no reason. And again, this feels kind of public, so it could be on social media, but it's like there's a large audience here that saw this go down, or that saw you call somebody out, like speak your truth, and they're like, oh yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck with pal number one. Like, yeah, no. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yep, this is definitely an ex. This is definitely an ex. They could have just been like, again, talking bad about you on social media, trying to like get clout or whatever. But it's based off of lies. It's based off of things that aren't true. It's like this person is very much resisting to look in the mirror or take accountability for what they've done wrong. And the reason why they came at you sideways or attacked you in some sort of way here, or threw dirt on your name, is because this person still isn't healed. They're still hurt about the past and like the separation between you guys. It could be a friendship, but this is looking more of like a situationship, a relationship, something like that. But they're still in the same hateful energy. For some of you, it's like the way that you called them out was like, okay, if I'm such an awful person, then why the fuck are you talking about me? And why the fuck did you fail to mention like this and this, like the things that this person did to you? And again, it's very much like you shut them down, like you silence this person, because this person, it definitely feels like doing something for clout or saying something for clout to get that attention. And they got it, but not in the way that they wanted, because now they look dumb. So, pile number one, this is what people are saying about you. I hope that it made sense and resonated with your situation. If it did, leave a comment down below and let me know how it resonated. I do like to read those comments, as I know that's a confirmation that the message got to whoever needed to hear that. And if you like my content, feel free to like the video and subscribe as I come out with weekly videos. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. And I'm going to continue on with pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see what people are saying about you. This is for those who chose this Tree of Life bracelet. I just want to say right off the bat, I'm hearing 2 things. The first one is calm down. It's not as bad as you think. And the second thing I'm hearing is this information is not going to affect you or take a toll on you in any type of like negative way. So there may be 2 like separate groups that chose pile number 2. So we're going to get into it and see what are people saying about you, pile number 2. And bear with me. The camera will do its thing once the first card is out. So I'm just going to shuffle here. Okay, let's see. What are people saying about pile number 2? Emotional loss. Ooh, interesting. I feel like, okay, we'll see where this goes, but starting off, this does give me an energy of people talking about how they have messed up. This is people, these would be people, I can't even speak right now. This would be the type of person that you cut off in the past, and it's like these people are feeling bad for what they did, or remorseful, regretful, something like that. Because I feel like these people are looking back and being like, damn, like this person was like a really good friend, you know, like, or they were a really good partner. This does kind of feel like a friend type of energy, but it's like, yeah, they were cool people, you know. It's just it didn't work out, or we don't talk anymore. And it's like, I do feel an energy of like, man, I miss pile number 2. Like, they were cool. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the people that are talking about you, like I said, are from the past. And I feel like they may have messed up in a way where this feels like a situation where somebody told them something like, oh, did you hear, like, pile number 2 said this about you, or they're doing this to you behind your back. Like, it's believing some sort of lie that somebody told them, and it's like they cut you off, or there was some sort of like argument here. And I feel like they were very like cold to you, because I feel that for you guys, pile number 2, it's like if they did bring it up to you, or, you know, confront you about this, it's like you were like, dude, where is this coming from? Like, what are you talking about? And I feel like, again, like this person was very cold with you, and was very rude, actually very rude and very mean, because they genuinely believed like whatever this person told them about you. And I feel like whatever third party was here that told them, it's 4:14 on the clock right now, that may resonate with you in some way, but whatever this third party told this friend or ex or whatever this is about you, I feel like they did it in a spiteful manner. Like, it came from jealousy. Like, this person wanted to be favored over you. I feel like that, again, like this third party was really jealous of you, and so they were trying to get like people on their side, or people to turn against you. And I feel like it was successful at the time. But I feel like this person, whoever this is to you, does not talk to that third party anymore, and they're feeling bad. Like, damn, it's like now they know that it wasn't the truth, or that's not actually what happened. I feel like somebody, it's either the third party had revealed themselves as to like, you know, that wasn't really true, or that didn't happen, or somebody else let this person know that, you know, that's not what happened at all. Like, yeah, this definitely feels like that's not what happened. Like, somebody told them a twisted story, like, of what supposedly like you said about them or did to them, but again, like, it wasn't true. Yeah, and I feel like this person's like, man, why did I do that? Like I was stupid. Like I believed this person over pile number two, if they even gave you a chance to explain, because it's a quick cutoff here. Um, it made them make some sort of like impulsive and like rash decision, either with their words or just to cut you off. Um, yeah, but I do see them like not feeling good about it. Yeah, it's like this third party had told this person, man, that you were being very dirty, like very shady, like even to the point where this person could have tried to convince, like this 30, I don't know if that resonates with somebody. This third party was trying to um, convince, I lost my train of thought. This person that, I don't know, that you were trying to sabotage what they had going for them. Yeah, whatever the case may be, it's like this person now realizes like that's not who you are. That's not what happened. And that's out of character for you. Like you would never do something like that, especially to somebody so close to you, pile number two. All right, so is there anything else for pile number two in regards to what people are saying about them? I feel like this person from the past as well is like, it's like sometimes they check up on you through your social media, or maybe you guys have like mutual friends or something, and they ask about you, like how you're doing. It does seem like in a very genuine sense. And I feel like they are proud of your accomplishments. I feel like they are definitely like cheering you on from the sidelines. Um, And honestly, I feel like this person wants to tell you that they're sorry. Um, yeah, they're definitely feeling very guilty about this. And I feel like they know that the right thing to do is to say sorry, but I feel like they don't want to interrupt whatever it is that you got going on. And they're not even sure if you still like care about this situation or if you would hear them out. Like, again, it's not like they don't view you in a negative light, but it's like they are not sure if it's the right move to bring the past back to the surface, but they do genuinely want to say sorry. Okay. All right, give me 1 second here, pile number two. So, for some of you guys, I feel like they are waiting for the right moment to come in and apologize. So, for those of you who are in a relationship, and this was like a past person, I feel like they know that the right thing to do is to wait. And if you and your partner ever fall off or have like a falling out, they know, okay, this is the time for me to let them know how I feel or that I'm sorry, because it's like genuinely this person doesn't want to mess things up for you. If this is a friendship, I feel that this person does want to make things right, because they do know what the right decision is to make. But either way, for those who are in a relationship, this is your ex, like, if you're single, it's like either way, they want to make things right. They want to tell you like what they thought, what they heard, how they they want to apologize and let you know exactly like what it was that they done wrong. Like, again, I feel like this person 100% acknowledges like everything that they did and everything that they said that was unfair to you. And yeah, I feel like they want to make things right again because they do appreciate you as a person or a friend, a lover, you know, whatever it is. They do see you as something very valuable for them in their life. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. That's what people are saying about you. I hope that helped and made sense for you and resonated with your situation. If it did, please leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated, as that's a confirmation for me that the message got out to whoever needed to hear it. And if you like my content, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. I'll continue to post more readings in the future, weekly, and I hope to see you in my next video. All right, pile number 3, those who chose the Evil Eye bracelet, the black color. This one's going to be your reading. Like I said in pile number 1, I feel like some of you guys may have chose pile number 1 and pile number 3 because the energy that I'm picking up for both of these piles is the Will Smith type of energy that he gave to Kevin Hart during the Grammys. And definitely the way that he was saying, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, like that keeps replaying in my head. So I just wanted to mention that, and we're going to go ahead and get started and see what are people saying about you, pile number 3. This may be similar to the last, again, oh, I'm sorry. This may be similar to pile number 1 because I just saw spiritual union in reverse pop out, which is telling me about some sort of breakup or ending. It doesn't have to be, though. We'll see. All right, so what are people saying about pile number 3? Obstacles and challenges. Okay, so I would say that this is somebody from your past. I was about to say ex again. Could be an ex, a friend, family member. Definitely somebody from your past is the energy I'm picking up here. That it's like they're talking about the problems that you guys went through or problematic situations, events that took place when you guys were in each other's lives. I feel like their intention with talking about these past problems are to make people think that you were in the wrong or you created the problems. It's trying to make people look at you in a light as in like you're a problematic person, but it's like this person is failing to mention the part or the role that they played within your guys' connection. It's definitely like yeah, it's definitely like trying to make you look bad because I feel like you're not talking about this person or the situations that you were put through in the past. I do feel like you've moved on, like you've let this go, but they're still talking about it. Let's see. I want to clarify wisdom here. Yeah, and I have 2 5s already, which is telling me that it's representing change. And that's why I do say as well that I feel like this is from the past. Like the situation is okay. The situation is different now. I don't feel like you're still connected to this person, but I feel like you've learned a lot from the past problems that you've had with this person, and I feel like you've grown a lot as well. And so it's like your growth, it does speak for itself, but they're trying to convince people that you are still the old version of yourself or the past version of yourself. But it's like this may have even been you may have been in connection with this person years ago, but it's like, yeah, they're really trying to hold on to the type of person that you used to be, because it's like they want to use that as leverage or try to make themselves look better than you. But yeah, again, I feel like you don't resonate with that anymore. Like, I do feel like this person probably had brought out the worst in you. But it's like you don't let people get to like that anymore, which is why I feel like you may be like unaware or unaffected by this, by what this person is saying. Then we have crown chakra in reverse. Okay. Tell me more about this. I feel like they are definitely like resisting to accept what they did wrong, or it's like not wanting to understand your perspective or not wanting to understand how they played a part in this somehow. It's like maybe people have given them some sort of like insight or advice, like, hey, like that happened in the past, and maybe, this person has changed. Or asking this person, like, you think that you had anything to do with it or whatever. It's like they're kind of looking at this person that is talking about you in a kind of confused light, because they're like, okay, you're trying to paint pile number three as this this type of person, and it looks like pile number three is doing their own thing, like they're moving on. It does look like they have changed a lot, but you are still talking about what went down or what went wrong. Again, I feel like this is somebody from the past, like years ago, because these people are like, dude, like let it go. Or whoever this is, like, hey, let it go. Like, why are you still on this happened so long ago. Again, with destiny here as well, I feel like you're very much like unaffected. And even if you knew about what this person was saying, if somebody were to tell you what they heard from this person, I feel like you've grown so much that you'd be like, okay, misery loves company, and don't include me in that shit. Like, I'm good. Like, I am good. Okay. What are people saying about you? Tell me more about third eye chakra here. I'm just going to clarify here quick. Tell me, okay. This is really weird. Tell me about destiny, and I'll explain in just a second. You may have even gone on your own spiritual journey or some sort of ascension here, where it's like you don't have to see the physical evidence, right? Like, you don't have to see this person that's talking about you like in person, or hear about what they're saying. It's like you don't check up on this person anymore, because like how badly it took a toll on you. But again, it's like now it doesn't have the power to affect you, but you're just not interested in this person's perspective, and what they have to say. And I feel like you even may feel like a little stupid for making them, or for allowing them to have that sort of effect on you at the time. I feel like, I'm sorry, this is kind of blunt and honest, but I feel like you're looking at this person like they're kind of a loser. And even if people haven't told you what they're saying about you, I feel like genuinely, it feels like a spiritual type of thing. Like, you just know that they are talking about you, or they're still acting the same way like they did in the past, they could have been a narcissist, like you're aware of their behavioral patterns. And I feel like this message is more of a confirmation than anything that, like, yeah, your inner knowing or your intuition is telling you the right thing. Like, you are correct. You are correct. Um, and then deception and envy. Yeah, this person is jealous of you, again, which is why they're trying to make you look bad, or they're trying to convince people that this is just a facade, like you're wearing a mask, and in this new version of yourself isn't genuine. It's just some sort of front that you put on to other people. But the reality of the situation, which I'm sure you already know, is just that this person is jealous, that they no longer have that type of effect on you anymore. Um, and you still have a strong effect on them. And I feel like it's because you may have called them out for their behavior, or I'm definitely feeling like an energy of bringing their flaws to the surface, or to the light. But it definitely feels like, a private sort of conversation between you and this person. I feel like you definitely called them out, and it made them feel like you saw through their mask. And they didn't like that, and they still don't like that. um, all right, what are people saying about you? Pile number 3, patience in reverse, stand your ground in reverse. This person is saying that you pick for like fights for no reason. Tell me more. Oh my gosh. Okay. This person may even be telling people um, that you haven't moved on, or that you still want them. It's 4:34 on the clock right now too. That may resonate with some of you guys, but yeah, it's like they're trying to tell people that you still want them, that you still are like checking up on them, like you've tried to reach out to them again, and they're like, yeah, this new version of pile number 3 is just a facade. It's a mask. Like it's like telling people their delusional thoughts. But low-key, I feel like this person knows that you don't want them back anymore, but they wish that you did. They wish that they still had that control over you. Again, yeah, they don't. They're just lying. They're just lying about you as a person, and what you've been doing, what actions you've been taking. Like, it could even be to the point where they're telling people like, oh yeah, like, they say that they're so enlightened, but I saw them over there like smoking crack, or something like that. It's like very delusional. Like, if you were to be like a bystander to this conversation, you would know, like, that's bullshit. Like, I don't even know these two people involved with each other, but yeah, that's not it. And okay, so the funniest part about this is that um, when you go ghost or you go silent, and I think this is what I had said in pile number 1, but when you aren't posting everything on social media about what you're doing, again, like behind the scenes, what you're doing, what you're working on, it's like very much like keep it to yourself type of energy. That's when this person is talking about you the most. Like, oh yeah, like I heard that they dropped out of school, or I heard that they, are doing all these awful things. Like, oh, can you believe it? But the funny part is that when you come back to social media for like a little update, it's like you have like, boom, like amazing news. Like, man, I've been working so hard for this. This whatever, and I finally got it. Like, and it's not to rub it in anybody's face, in anybody's face. It's just that you're very proud of your accomplishments and you post it. And I feel like whoever this person is talking to when it comes to you, I feel like those people see it as well. Like your accomplishments or what it is that you have been doing, and they're like, wow, wow, like this person that keeps talking about pile number 3, I'm gonna have to create a little bit of distance because it's giving obsession. It's giving I'm not trying to hear about it no more. Yeah, but I think that that message is pretty straightforward and clear. So, pile number 3, I hope that that resonated with you. If it did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. As I love to read the comments, it's a confirmation for me that the message got out to whoever needed to hear it. And if you like my content, subscribe as well, as I come out with weekly free tarot readings. And I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.